Hello. I don't know if this is recording. I'm just kind of aimlessly talking to myself. I don't have a script per se of how I'm gonna base this video off of. I just kind of wanted to watch the process of the newest piece that I've just finished. Sir Roland from Brawlhalla. I just wanted to, as honestly as I could, candidly as I can, talk about my thought process throughout this whole piece. I wanted to see how long I spent on this piece. This one was 10 hours, which is one of the longest pieces I've done. They mainly range between 4 hours to 8 for things like this. So let's go ahead and watch. It's so cringe because this is this first initial sketch was 7 months ago, I think. This piece I think really fucked with me. I could not for the life of me be happy with my art, and so I could not draw for the longest time. Not that it's bad. I like the concept that I was going with here. I wanted a downwards angle on Sir Roland, making the viewer feel like they're smaller than him and making it look like we look up to him. And I wanted to, as I have with all the other pieces for Legends that I've been doing, incorporate his SIGs into there. And I don't really draw animals, so I really struggled with that, and horses are fucking ugly. I'm sorry, but they're ugly. So right now, sketch is finished. I'm trying to do line work and everything. I like how his face ended up looking. His nose is, I love sharp noses, and especially when it comes to drawing them. I think I did a really good job. It just wasn't the type of vibe I was looking for. I have no idea what those checkered things are. The armor was a bit too flat, too uninteresting to me, and I had no idea how to incorporate it into Sir Roland because, sorry, I didn't mean, oh my god, I don't mean to be skipping. Holy crap, 1 second. Hold on. This is, oh my god, bear with me, I just made a mark. Oh my gosh, I keep drawing on it. I'm trying to push that out. These are I'm going to show you the references that I went about going from this piece to, from this character to this. And I'll talk about that right now in a second. Let me adjust everything. Oh my god, I should have maybe planned this better. Oh. So, I think I stopped around here. I struggled really hard with his skirt area. Brawlhalla anatomy is so unique. So having to incorporate my own art style and everything just made it incredibly hard and everything. And I don't know, I don't get this. I like this whole, is this supposed to be chainmail? The darker gray area, I wish I could draw, but the darker gray area, what is it supposed to be? You know, and so I started Googling heavy armor pieces, and I looked at this and I was like, oh, I really like that. Let's see what I could do with that. Let's see, going by things like this as well. Oh, the art pose is from this, the reference of his pose came from this TikTok. I'm not gonna try pronouncing that. But he does pose references, and I was very intrigued by this one because I kind of wanted to portray him like the king that his lore is, where he's mighty and he's strong, and I wanted it to make it look like he was giving the viewer, us, a helping hand. Wanted him to look strong, and hopefully I did a really good job incorporating that. I don't know if you could tell, but right here I made his armor very small, but I actually wanted to exaggerate that, and I kind of tried to go for Overwatch. I forgot the Reinhardt, his build, I like that his shoulders are massive, the arm is huge, and so I wanted to try and kind of play that into Sir Roland. Let's see, this is the other art piece. I'll explain what all these other pictures are um, there's this anime recreator, and I forgot this person's name, but his skill is that he gets to summon this knight to fight on his behalf, and he's already like a really great fighter anyway without her, but it just reminded me so much of Sir Roland and his SIGs, where he summons a knight on a horse to like ride with him basically. And so I took these pictures just as like food for fuel, like what's that saying, food for thought, like inspiration. I just like to keep things around here. For his face, I wanted something like pointy, you know, with his nose and everything. And so I kept this around so that I could follow off of whatever. And the gloves was really hard for me right here. I hated it so much simply because I don't think like metal gloves, like fully metal ones, would be as functional, because wouldn't you need like your, what are those called, joints, to be able to move freely, like your fingers? You want your hands to be able to move, I'm assuming, you know? I fucking gave up on the horse so bad. Like, look at how, oh shit. Look at how, oh my god, I just skipped that right there. Like, it's awful. And so I cut it off, and I was like, fuck that. This is my reference for the horse. Oh my god, the whore. Just kidding. And so at this point, I'm doing coloring and everything. The way I color is that I do the whole shape, and then what is that called? Clip, and then just color around my thing. Oh my god, I don't know how to explain it. I'll make a video about it if you guys want to fucking see me color. It's so awkward talking to yourself for like a good 5 minutes straight. I hate this, but whatever. I forgot what map this was that I was trying to base it off of, but as you can see, it wasn't doing too good for me. I hadn't drawn for 7 months, and I hate, for the life of me, backgrounds. It's something that I really struggle in, but in almost all of my pieces, I still do it because I like to constantly challenge myself. And then I asked my boyfriend, hey, what do you think? Like, what can I do? And he goes, Blackguard Keep. You should do Blackguard Keep, the castle. And I was like, oh my fucking god, that's incredible. So whatever this map is, I was trying to do this initially. It wasn't working out. And so I did Blackguard Keep. I did, I think, for the first part, something like this. Like right there in the corner to the right. This is what I was looking at. And then I'm gonna skip over through it because, yeah, whatever. And then I was like, okay, the left side's a bit too bare. What can I add? And I was like, oh fuck, there's a bridge. So I added the bridge. And then after the whole background situation was sorted, I was then wondering, okay, what type of vibe am I looking for? And I really love the whole Mercy from Overwatch style, where she's like, you know, the same thing, reaching out to help, and she's glowing, she's an angel. I really enjoyed that, but I also saw this, and I thought that was incredible. Reinhardt fan art. I have no idea who drew this, I'm so sorry. But I saw this lighting and I was like, that's really good. And I also like the fact that he looks like he's just been from battle, that he looks like worn down, that he looks tired. It's just definitely the type of vibe that I wanted to go for, especially with a knight, because a knight doesn't come back with like, you know, good armor. It's with scratches and like marks and everything. So I really wanted to incorporate that with him. And so now you can see me really try to follow and incorporate this type of lighting. So it's really important making something like this for yourself, where you gather all your pieces, your pose references, your inspiration, light work, your background, just so that when you're drawing, it can go through a flow. You know, I go from here and then I jump over from here. His face was also really heavily inspired by Escanor from Seven Deadly Sins. Not a fan of the anime. Fight me, I don't care. But I thought that Escanor was a really good fit for Sir Roland. I ended up not wanting to do his lion piece, like centerpiece, exactly as how it was, because this looks a little bit goofy. It's in Brawlhalla's art style and everything, and oh my god, I was so nervous to do the shading for the armor because I don't know, that it just seems so scary to me. I was struggling. I ended up just going over it with like a light color and then erasing some pieces with a soft round brush. And so if that helps you, I hope it does. But yeah, I was struggling a bunch with the horse, and I was like, fuck that, I'm gonna do something different. I wanted it to look like the horse was kind of coming out of his chest and everything, and I realized, oh shit, I didn't fucking shade these yet. So there it is. It's coming out of the chest. It's like almost three-dimensional. I don't know how to explain it. It was just like, I don't enjoy it that way, so I didn't, you know. What else was it? There's a reference for the sword that I had around. Oh, this was so much fun, like just going through my brushes and then thinking what makes something look scratched up and beat up. And I loved that so much. Me trying to do the chainmail, I'm so sorry for all of that, that's me. And yeah, and so I'm still trying to incorporate the lighting and everything, and I think we're almost done here. I'm just doing like little details here and there. I ended up thinking that he still looked too clean. I wanted him to look fresh out of battle. I'm so sorry that I keep doing that. And so I added some blood. I think I kind of went a bit overboard, so you're gonna see that right now. I added more detail to his face, just because it looked a bit too alright, but there's the blood, everything. I may have gone a bit overboard, especially adding it to the sword, but all in all, I'm really happy with how it came up. So, yeah, this is Sir Roland. Thanks for watching.